Yep. Talking about trust, integrity, loyalty, growth. South Africa, we're in a place where we've been asked to grow our SME industry, our SME companies, to support our own, why are we supporting things that are international, labels of people we don't know? But I think there's nothing worse frustrating than when you are trying to support a local business, whether as a corporate, as an individual, as someone. And some of these businesses, we do understand that it's people that are feeding their families, it's people that got children, and they've got skills and talent. But the worst thing is meeting people who are just there to crook you. People that can come and promise you the world, especially in the digital space, where people lie using things like Instagram. They showcase their work, they posing with celebrities, they posing with who and who. I mean, those things, we can meet people anyway and take pictures and say they're clients. And when you meet with them and through a reference, it's not as if you pick up someone. I mean, you wouldn't just trust someone. It's mostly a recommendation from someone that you know. And then people come for meetings just because they want the business. They promise the world. And what do they do at the end? They drop you. You find out that people are crooks. People are going into bad deals. People actually, you look at their profile, especially today in the marketing space, where privacy and confidentiality, where, a person will tell you, no, I've got clients, but I can't expose who they are. And then you end up being run over. You really end up with egg on your face, services not delivered, people disappeared. They start being emotional when you start critiquing the way they run business, to say this is not professional. And there's nothing irritating than when someone tries to throw in the race card, that why are we supporting white people, when we are saying it's not about whiteness being right. No, it's simply saying be the best that you can, because it's worse when I know that I can get the same service from a white person and they'll do the job and then they walk away. And then here you are, you're a black person, you want us to support you, but you're not faithful. You take someone's money, you don't do even the services, or you do half the job. And then you still expect to be respected. And next thing, knowing that when we support SMEs, to take them to lawyers, to take them legally, it's basically destroying them. But false pretense of businesses that are SME with a hustling mentality, with a go do it, get rich or die trying, that spirit must fall, because it dents the people who are really trying to make it out there, people who are trying to represent the trueness of SMEs. Not everyone is the same, but it's worse when you meet people in the industry, they drop you. What does it do? It dents your reputation, even trusting people that are legit. So I'm all for SMEs. I'm all for black businesses, all for SMEs. I'm all for BE. And you hear nonsense such as those who have made it, those who are in corporate, they're closing doors for SMEs. They don't want to pull. It's the pull him, pull her down syndrome. But it's not, because people they don't even understand the trials and the challenges that we go into when having to lobby for black businesses, having to lobby, because it's not about the skin color, it's about also the integrity of your work being done. So, where you put your neck on the line as a black person, as whether it doesn't matter whether female or male, but you put your line, you put your neck on the line to say this person will come and deliver. And whether we like it or not, it does go back to the race. We live in South Africa where we still have that separation of race, whether white, black, colored, Indian, and we do get judged by the color of our skin, and that's something not to shy away from. But there is nothing worse and irritating when you as a black person, you've recommended someone, you're working with someone, you're putting your all, you're even paying them on time, and what do? They give you a slap in the face. They they don't even finish their work. They don't care. They switch off the phone. They start swearing at you. The worst is having someone swearing at you, and now it becomes a personal attack. Whereas you're saying, but no, where money is concerned, there's no personal issues. There's no emotion. Just do the work. So, in as much as I encourage SMEs, and God knows, I stand for small, medium enterprises, businesses, white or black, it doesn't matter. But in our country, we still have the scales being imbalanced, where we need to uplift, obviously, the majority of black businesses. But I've been through that. And I think it's time that we speak up against it. It's not about people not being supported, but it's about SMEs and young people who are just hungry for making it, for success. And they think they can just take your money, run with it, because they're not registered. They run their businesses from their houses or on the road or using Uber these days. So you can't even trace them where they are. So such things must fall. You know, from anything, people that sell marketing services, makeup artists, people that do PR, social media. You know, today it's a social media phenomenon. People come and they say they'll do this. I've known of friends who've been crooked because of such things. So it must fall. It must fall. False imagery of SME is destroying our country. It's destroying people who are legit, people who are professional, people who want to make it, people who are hard working and are willing to go the extra mile. But that small minority of people who don't have ethics, who don't have the professionalism and the respect for their work, that spirit must fall. And people, we must speak against it and shame those people, even on social media. Shame them, because when they stop messing up here, what do? They go for the next victim. They go for the next victim, promise them the world, take their money and run with it. And the next thing, when they go around telling the story, they don't tell the full story of what happened. They only tell their side. And then people's reputation go around, get messed up as if you did something wrong. So that spirit, it must fall. It must fall. And kudos to all the SME, to all the people who are running their businesses with ethics, who are running their business with respect and loyalty, understanding what customer service is, knowing that it's not about studying today and getting rich tomorrow. It takes process. There's no shortcuts to success. There's no shortcuts to prosperity. Even businesses that are huge today, that are multi-billion businesses, they didn't start there. They started from a very small amount. So big ups to those guys. But for everyone else that is running false businesses, no. And if you next time, you will get people that will deal with you, and it won't be nice. People hurt other people today because of money, because of a coin, because of a cent, because of a rand.